Oh my gosh. Yo. Yo, what is up, good people? What's the word? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yo, my man, my girls, my people, my peeps. We made it another week, man. Made it another week. Thank y'all for tuning in to this special rendition of Grown Folk Talk on this Friday instead of yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's been a pretty eventful week. Glad to see y'all in the number. Hold on, here we go. Show. Courts, what's the deal? Who else on here?
Hey, boo.
What's going down, man?
What's up with y'all?
Shit.
I'm eating sunflower seeds, so forgive me.
You say what?
I'm eating sunflower seeds, so forgive me.
Bro, who randomly eats sunflower seeds?
Me, I'm stressed. Shut the hell up.
What you stressed about? Life is good, baby.
Barely.
Barely. Q,
They
what
say,
up,
hey.
Q? What up, Courts? What's going on, man?
You heard
Yeah.
me?
Huh?
They say, hey.
Till I say, hey, Faithy.
She heard you.
Ah, okay. Yeah, man.
Where my at?
Man, you know that nigga's always fast to be late.
All the time.
Just say they good. What flavor are you eating by chance? The fuck is it? I ain't surprised.
What?
I swear,
I
I'm not surprised.
had some hot sauce ones earlier, but they at work.
That's so black. Why so black?
What?
So black.
That's not black.
Some hot sauce flavored sunflower seeds. That's black. That's nigga shit, man.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my man Greasy, what's going down? Greasy, what's the deal? Greasy. Y'all gonna enjoy. You gonna enjoy this one. Courts, you gonna enjoy this one too. Q, you definitely gonna enjoy this one. You know, on this whole thing where let's go ahead and get the subject out the way. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And as Mo falls in, we'll get it up to speed. So really, since this okay, once again, this is your topic, so you tell me.
This is my topic?
This is your topic. You put
Oh,
that in there.
shit. I probably was in my feelings. What was the words? I probably was in my feelings.
Probably was, but that's what I asked for. That's where the best content come from,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
I got more shit now. I got more topics. Trust me.
I know you do. But I think this is pretty good too, because it's something that's talked about a little bit though.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Courts. She said this is her first visit, so she's very much so intrigued. Of course, I ain't much lie. We get a little ignorant on here.
Hi, Court.
We get hella ignorant on here.
Hey. Welcome. That's just a topic so I can put in the comments.
The topic was, hold on, I think it wasn't it let me go look. Hold on.
He in rare form.
Now you hear me?
What is it?
Okay, so it was, why are men so afraid to admit when they are afraid of a woman and her qualifications?
Man, so afraid
Her
to
and her qualifications.
admit when he is
Man,
scared.
Greasy, I'm gonna get with you after this. That way you can help me out, bro. We just doing some shit, to be honest. Real rap. So, I mean, so I guess this would kind of go up there with that whole thing about why when some men are intimidated by like a woman who make more money than them or all this other good stuff.
It can encompass all of that.
I don't think, but you know what? I don't think it's the qualification that a man is like a man ain't afraid of qualification. Ain't no real man afraid of no shit like that. No.
It's a lot of little boys that's claiming they real man. I just put it in the comments, by the way.
My bad. My dog back there acting like they losing their fucking mind.
Oh, it's okay.
Let me go ahead and pin this right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not me personally as a man.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not intimidated by no shit like that.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm not intimidated by it because I'm like, shit, what's there to be intimidated by? Shit, let's get this. You getting this bread, I'm getting this bread. Let's get this bread together. Everybody wins.
But everybody don't feel like that.
Yeah.
Most men, okay. First of all, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for nobody else.
Facts.
Disclaimer. I always say that.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I am a very qualified person.
Mm-hmm. That you are.
But
That you are.
men will feel like they are lackluster or less than me because, oh my God, because they can't stand up to my qualifications. And I'm not even asking much.
Right.
But they just feel like they make up in their mind what they think that I want, and now they act the ass, and they can't hang out.
Well, that's why communication is key.
You can communicate it all you want, but a man, if he has in his mind, she wants me to be like this, she wants me to be like that. Even if you tell him that's not what you want, he's still going to believe it.
So why still fuck with him if that's the case?
Why still fuck with me?
Good point. Touche. That's crazy work. I don't understand that shit. That's
That's
wild.
how I feel.
Hmm.
But yeah, why are men afraid of admitting when he's scared of a woman's qualifications?
I don't.
Why do men believe that women have so high standard qualifications?
All right. So Q said, I think it's because. Oh, hold on. Mo just got on. Wait a second. Put Mo on.
Hey, cool kid. I did great things with such a face.
Damn, boy. Nigga be late to on funeral, bro.
Look,
You
look,
heard me.
look at here. I had to get. We was at the barber.
At the barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
What's the barber shop for? Wait, time out. It's almost dark. Oh, never mind. I thought, hey, Red, what's up? I
He thought,
forgot.
hey, what's
I
up?
forgot. It's almost dark outside. You don't drive, and you said the barber shop, so I knew you had to be with Red.
Oh, me and the girls go to the barber shop sometimes just to sit up in here and chill.
Fuck out of here. All right, so look. So just so you know, we pinned the topic, right? The topic is why are women so why are men so afraid to admit when they're scared of a woman and her qualifications? I don't.
I
Me
personally
personally, I
don't
don't
think
think.
that most men are scared. I don't know why people think men are scared for women and their qualifications. I
Greasy
mean,
wild.
sometimes I don't even know what to say to that because I don't really know a man that's scared of a woman's
As I
qualifications.
was
They
telling
use it to
Farrah,
their
I,
personal gain.
I just told Farrah, I said there's no real man that's afraid of a woman's qualifications. If anything, you like I ain't gonna lie, me, my lady now, I'm like, yo, if anything you doing better than me, I'm inspired. Like I want to get where you are. You know what I'm saying?
But most
Right.
men aren't gonna look at it that way. Hey Mo, by the way. Hi, Anita.
Hey, baby.
Most men are not gonna look at it that way. They're gonna look at it as, oh, you better than them, or they intimidated. They feel some type of way in their chest. Even if you are a man by age, does not make you a man by maturity.
I can see that.
Uh,
So P gang, all right. So Greasy said, what do you say? Women don't want a man making less than them anyway. Can we
well,
agree?
hell,
Can
my
we
man
agree to
supposed
that?
to be the breadwinner. I don't give a fuck if I make more. I want my man to be the breadwinner. I'm gonna make my money, but shit, if I make more than him, I make more than him. I'm gonna keep us afloat until he make more than me.
But what if he don't ever get to that point then?
If he don't ever get to that point and I'm financially having to keep the house afloat, it's time for me to part ways. I didn't sign up to take care of no nigga.
Who if he listen, no, take care of a man, I mean he ain't got shit going for himself. Like if a nigga got a job and he just ain't making as much as you are, then come on now.
Is he helping keep that household afloat? Is he paying bills?
Okay.
I'm not saying a third of the bill. If the
So
rent is 1,400, I'm gonna need 700 on that 14.
easy, well, that's easy. All right, so court said I can't relate monetarily, but intellectually, yes. My husband always had to be smarter, if or it was a problem. Damn, touche.
I don't know what kind of men that they be having. Farrah, this your topic. Is
What?
this what you experiencing?
Yes, I said earlier, this is from personal experience.
Okay.
Man, I really don't see nobody. I don't really seeing no man. I don't know. Unless the nigga is like really insecure, or he feels like because of all these qualifications that you have that you're very smart, that he's not able to manipulate that situation or make you like a fucking fool, and that might be why he may be afraid. What's up, Lala?
But how is that now my problem? To make
It's not
you feel better about yourself to a situation that you came to me with. I
true.
didn't come to you. You came to me. You presented yourself as one way and carrying yourself as the other. So
Well,
now I gotta
so do
suffer
you
and be
feel like
punished for
these
that?
men have to? When it comes to you, do these men have to hold themselves to a different type of standard to try and please you?
No. What do you mean by that? Like they gotta have a Benz and $1 million in the bank? What you mean?
I mean, you like what you like. And
A
so
nigga.
sometimes what I've seen is that some people will sit here and make it seem like they have just to get you because of how you or what you put out or present to them. So they feel like if they don't have as much as you have, then you won't give them a chance. We all human. We all wasn't dealt the same hands. Although we all got that same fight, we can get there. We all don't have that same walk of life, and so that that fight that you may have may not be the same fight for him. And although he might not have the same qualifications as you, he can still be that man that you need.
I don't know, man. Listen, I still say, look, dick can only get you so far. Is what I always say. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, my nigga, you got to step up and
That's
do
true.
some real shit. And you know what? You got a point there, Greeks. I'll take that one too.
I wouldn't say that. I
Okay,
wouldn't
so
just throw it all away.
no, of course not. Listen, to the hopeless romantics like myself, Fair, stuff like that, and sometimes Mo. Um, you know, look at her laughing. For the most part, you have to, of course, you never say, hey, I don't think marriage will never happen, but it is what it is. Court said maybe the man might feel like he has nothing to offer, so his partner, no, what is it? Uh, nothing to offer to his partner, so he can't have more. Otherwise, he has no value to her. That's true too. That's true too.
I mean, yes and no, but you also got some females that'll sit here and take the nigga like that and then turn around and shit on them and throw it in their face too.
Yeah, because look, as much as now here's the thing, but it's something we don't talk about that often, right? We don't talk about this.
These women some dog ass hoes out here too.
That that,
So
that oh,
maybe we need to have a topic on how these dog ass hoes out here. Cause I done
I'm
peeped some shit.
I'm
Because
glad
if
you
you
finally
know this
said that.
nigga is working at McDonald's when you met him, don't sit here and get with him and then want to talk down and saying this all you got when you knew this is all he had when you got with him.
True. Also, too, something that's not talked about enough is how, like some people get considered to be like power freaks or whatever the case may be, or control freaks.
That part.
It's not talked about enough that a lot of women like to be in control, and when they in control, they control everything. So they'll fuck with a dude who ain't got shit on purpose, just so they can be in control of that situation. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
can see
but
that
that
happen.
shit's sad. That shit's sad as fuck too, because at the end of the day, you can't sit here and say you want a man to come into your world and to lead and to do this and to do that if you're not going to allow him to do that. And every chance or step that he takes to get to that point, you shit on him.
That's true too. Yeah, because the process. Look, the process is never gonna be easy. Never gonna be an easy process.
And half of these hoes that want to do that power shit should be the ones out here getting their goddamn body done. You know, BBLs and tummy tucks and labia cuts and all that extra shit.
Wait, you can get your labia tucked.
Yeah, you know you get that shit cut. Yep.
Wait, time the fuck out. Hold on. Time out, bro. Hold on. Wait a minute, G. Wait a minute. So it's women out here really getting a coochie tuck.
Yep.
I've
But
never
it's
heard that
some
before.
dog ass hoes out here, and I can't sit here and blame all the men for the shit. Cause there's some women out here, baby.
Yeah.
Cause you got men that's qualified, and some of the men that I've came across that are more qualified. It's rare. It's minimal that I've ran across some more educated men with more qualification, and they ain't shitted on me.
That nigga said, yo, Greasy, why? Greasy say a coochie rebound.
It just really depends on the company you keep and what you're willing to have around you. But at the same time, you can't sit here and present yourself like you this, you this, you that, and then when you get a man who feel like, oh, I gotta meet her where she at, you turn around and shit on her.
Yo, she was, of course, why? She say
Beef curtains.
beef curtains be gone. Oh my God. I think it's because some of the women can't get a man of their caliber, so they date down so they can have that type, have a man they rather than not have. Well, that too. I know somebody
I
like
mean, if you
that
choose to
personally.
date down, that's on you. But don't sit here and get mad when he's not being the man that you need him to be.
Right. I know somebody
Yes,
like
there's
that
some
personally.
smart, beautiful, educated women out here, but they also let that get in the way of them being in love too. Because you can't always feel like you're smarter than that nigga.
Right.
You gotta let a man be a man.
I said, and I said this too. I also said a little while ago, I was like, man, also, if we're gonna be real, like no real man is putting up with that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like a woman
What is
who
fair
has to
though?
be in control or be on some power shit, ain't no real man going for that shit. The moment you say something out of bounds, all right, peace, I'm out. I ain't got to put.
What Pharaoh went?
I don't know. I've been trying
Because
to
this
ask
was
her, man.
her
I don't know what
topic.
she got going on.
At the end of the day, it's the fucked up world we live in, and some of them be trying to keep up with the Joneses. They be trying to keep up with their friends. They be
Mm-hmm.
trying to keep up with this and that. Baby, you gotta go with what's best for you, because your friend walk may not be your motherfucking walk.
You
That
know
man
what?
she got may be beating her ass.
You know
He
what?
may be.
I like when you around Rev. I like when you around Rev. You don't be on no man bash and shit.
No,
Appreciate that. Hey, Rev, appreciate
he
that, brother. Thank you.
He talking about something he like when you around because I don't be on no mill bash and shit. I'm not always on mill bash shit, but at the end of the day, I am a strong opinionated woman.
If we,
But if,
if we
if I'm going to allow him to lead if he wants to lead, what can I do?
dated down for them is a power trip, but then a man who has nothing will allow it because they are insecure. That's true too. I mean, that shit. I wonder what makes a motherfucker so insecure though.
It got a lot to do with childhood.
Well, no, I mean that. I believe that too, and then plus also like when you used to be in a situation where you can easily manipulate somebody, like you say, shout out to Rev.
Real taking care of the kids right now while I'm on the pod.
That's good.
So
I love her and her mentality.
I mean, it ain't even
Course,
that.
Course,
It
this
is
your
what it
first
is.
no.
I'm
Pause,
both
time
ways.
out.
I'm both
Course,
ways.
this your
I'm both
first
ways.
time. It's your first time on the pod. Like she really be on here being on some bullshit. To be honest, I ain't gonna hold you. Like she really be. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna put the rest of the.
I be both ways. I
Nah,
be
you be on
both ways.
bullshit. I'm gonna put a lot of our older episodes in. I'm gonna put in the group chat so you can see, and you be like, damn, she been so going hard.
No, I mean it just depends. Like I'm cool, and I had to take a step back and check myself. And niggas ain't shit for real, but it's also a lot of bitches that ain't shit too. And it's just a conversation that I've had recently.
Right. I mean, I've been
And
there.
it's the bitch that I had in my line. I had to let that hoe go. Like I ain't fucking with what you want, so I'm gonna hit a walk the fuck away.
That makes sense. I mean, but you know what though? Shout out to you for that though, because like not a lot of people can be mature enough to say, hey, I'm gonna cut you off because you're not on. Not necessarily you're not on what I'm on, but you on some bullshit. And I ain't trying to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm protecting my peace at all costs. So if bitch gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, great. So I'm glad I tapped in. Hey, hey, look, Court say we do this every Thursday. We just happen to especially do it today because I had some other stuff going on yesterday. But yeah, man, that's all it is. So every Thursday we be right here. But for the most part, yeah, that's cool though. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like I've never like, but to get back on as far as the topic, like I've never been type of cat that's been intimidated by. I can't be intimidated by no woman, and that whole insecurity thing. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I mean, the insecurities come from it comes from childhood. A lot of insecurities come from the people that we choose to date. That when they get mad, they want to sit here and talk about everything, your flaws, all the extra shit, the shit that you entrusted them with.
Right.
They turn and they throw that shit back into your
Sure.
face. And I don't know how many fat bitches I done been. I've been a fat bitch when I threw it back. I was a fat bitch when your head was down there. So I'm gonna be a fat bitch. I was a fat bitch when you met me. So for you want to sit here and talk shit about me, what the fuck that's supposed to do?
Facts. I feel that. She said you
So
can
insecurities just
eat
come
how
from
you
people.
like, just not at my table. I feel that, course. That's a bar. That's a bar.
Big facts. These are a bunch of disrespectful, disloyal as motherfuckers nowadays.
It is. It is, man. But I don't know, man.
I got lucky. You got lucky.
I did. I did. Lucky than mother.
We got
Shit.
lucky.
Even though look, even though I run her blood pressure up from time to time, and she be want to choke the fuck out of me, a lot. But still all love.
And I be chilling. But it's at the end of the day, I don't think that no man is intimidated by no woman's qualification.
It should. They shouldn't be. But it's something out there to all though.
I mean, I get it, and I love Sarah to death. But we got to start going outside our comfort zone and get what we want.
This nigga say, check me out. Hold on, time out. That boy say, Monet, head to the electronic section, grab me a 55 inch. Yo,
David, leave me alone.
crazy work. Funny though.
David, leave me be.
Cuddy say a 55. 55 was very particular. That's crazy. He ain't say, this guy go grab me a TV. Grab me a 55. That's crazy work, man. I don't know, man.
But these niggas ain't shit. These females ain't shit. But it's all about the company you keep and who you willing to deal with and keep around you. So if a man ain't meet your qualifications or whatever you feel like you need, guess what? He just wasn't for you.
Yeah. I mean,
And
but
it
it's
just
some
comes
people that
to
stick
let go.
around though. It's some people that still stick around. That's
But
why I was
there's
asking
some people
Fair. I was like,
that's willing to
so.
put in the fight to come back up to you.
True.
But if they willing to put forth the effort to get to you, be open enough to let them get there.
All right, you got a
And
good answer.
sometimes some of these women they kind of get high and mighty and they throw that shit in them people's face. So at the end of the day, sometimes you cause your own problems.
So would it be fair to say that like sometimes a woman be like she tends to, especially when she's of higher status like that, she tends to demasculate a man a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I've been seeing it. And she a dog ass bitch for that shit.
Damn, why they gotta be Jesus Christ?
Because what was the point of doing that shit? Because I hope you ain't did it to make you look good because you don't.
But Greasy said those them insecurities be a motherfucker. But ain't none of mine got shit to do with anybody's daughter. Good ass point, man. It shouldn't, but it's some folks that really be letting that shit fester though, bro. Like crazy work. Jordan, what up, boy? I see you on this hoe. What's up, boy?
It don't come this way because my people are lovely.
Of course.
Moms are lovely.
Of course.
What you mean, of course? I don't have issues. We be all on the same page. It is what it is. I mean, it's all about communication.
Right.
And it's also about maturity.
Also, too, but you got some people who are like non-confrontational and just be like, you know what, whatever, baby. I don't even much care. It's whatever you want.
That part, but don't sit here and make a man feel like his feelings and stuff are not valid because you want to call yourself demasculating this man. Like that shit ain't cool either. Because then when he find a woman that's not gonna do any of that and it's gonna give him and love him the way he felt like he needs to be, then you're gonna be sitting here crying because you had a good man, but you chose to shit on him. Oops, your bad.
Hold on. What could he say? Say sometimes. Oh, I'm sweating like a mother. Sometimes something is presented to make people change the person's mind. Gotta have that conversation when. Oh, when it's at that point, sometimes it's not insecurities. Could it be? Matter of fact, stop by aisle 6, grab me some Chick-fil-A sauce. How y'all feeling mentally today?
Man, why everybody fucking with me tonight, man?
Because you're in
I'm trying to
Walmart.
calm.
Because you're in
I'm
what?
trying
Because you're in Walmart. That's why.
because we have our soccer game tomorrow, and Kalia brings snacks.
Oh,
And I was doing hair, and
you went to work?
we had to go to the
You went
barbershop.
to work today?
Exactly. She was mad the fuck out.
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, what's the golden rule? You doing to others as you want others to do unto you.
I understand, but
And
nigga,
there's too many people. So for instance, I had a child with 15. So my walk of life is not everybody's walk of life. So you may have had that opportunity to step into your future, your career right then and there. Meanwhile, me, I had to work a little harder to get there. So they don't make you any less than me, and they don't make me any less than you. We equal at the end of the day. Shit, when we all die, we all the same.
that we are. That's true. I mean, but see, I just don't understand the like why people make such an emphasis, like it's such a big deal about this shit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know. Like, man, look, niggas gotta get off that shit. If you really just grab me some fruit snacks, I need the 50. Oh, this nigga crazy.
Next time, I'm not gonna be in the store. I promise to God, I won't be in the store.
Yeah, niggas up in this house giving whole grocery orders.
It ain't gonna get shit because I don't want to go. I don't want to buy for these damn kids.
Girl, you on? Oh my god. Leave your masculinity at the door. Bring your femininity. Real.
Real.
My brother. Look at him. Oh shit. Look, hey, PDA, public affection. Oh yeah, it's serious business. Yeah, look at her blushing. It's serious business.
Why I gotta be blessed?
Leave your masculinity at the door. Bring your femininity in the house. No man wants a woman who is coming to make him feel like he
Damn, they could
can't
have just
leave
fucking said, "Excuse me."
when he has
Nigga.
been in other relationships. And that's true too.
Wait, say that part again.
No, I was reading so Q said, leave your masculinity at the door, bring your femininity in the house. No man wants a woman who is going to make him feel like he can't lead when he has been in other relationships.
I 100% agree. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand. I agree because I've been in them, But I give you the opportunity to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Once I see that we drowning,
Right.
I gotta step in.
Right.
But I'm gonna definitely give you that opportunity. But best believe I got 2 kids standing behind me, and we ain't drowning.
Right. So my question is this though. So because I want to be real quick to say, want a man to lead. What does leading look like?
Baby, let me tell you something. Some of everything for me.
Okay.
Some of everything for me. I'm getting fussed at for touching the car door. You hear me? I'm getting fussed at for touching the door to the thing. I'm getting fussed at for walking on the outside of the street. You hear me? I'm getting pulled to the inside. I'm getting fussed at if I sit here and say something when he say something to the kids. He's saying, "Baby, I got it. Leave. I got a man that leaves me in prayer. I got a man that leaves me in my life right now, and I'm cool with it, baby. I'm stepping aside and I'm letting that man leave. I'm on my podcast and he dealing with the kids. I ain't even gotta say nothing.
That's amazing. That's amazing, man.
Lead. If a man is capable and he is trying to, let me step out the way and allow him to do just that.
Why won't you lead this man to Jamaica with you in a couple of weeks?
I'm not going.
You're not. Yeah, real, yeah. I like that
He is
shit.
not the reason that I am not going.
Wow, nigga.
I'm actually having surgery on April 21st.
Nigga,
Thank you, Q.
nigga, so if you wasn't getting cut on, you still be going? Ain't that a bitch? Okay, so what
Do
about
you
the
have a problem
$1,500
with me
fee?
still going? If I was going to Jamaica still, would you have a problem with me going to Jamaica still? He said you messy. Oh, he said you messy.
And duh, we been discovered that. Duh.
Are you all right, boo?
I just had to leave for a second.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
we on this thing. Hey, Fair, guess what?
What?
She's not going on a trip.
She's not going.
She's
I'm
not going.
only not going because I'm getting ready to have surgery on the 21st on my rotator cuff. I won't be able to do nothing for about 2 months, 2.5 months.
Okay. Okay. Is she
God
gonna be there to
intervened.
nurse you back to health?
You know he
Yep,
will.
he's taking me and everything.
Okay. Is that wholesome, godly man behind you?
It is. That's him.
Won't he do
Babe,
it?
say hey to Farrah.
That's
I love
real.
him. Hey.
That's real.
Hi.
Hey, Khalil.
You want to say hi to him?
Hi.
So, but God intervened. I see. So, but no, I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm so
God.
sad for you.
God
Girl, you
did.
and me motherfucking both. You and me
God
both.
did.
Look, I can go in your place because I'm very single.
Look,
That.
relationship or
Wait.
not, I would have went.
So can we agree that was a single person trip anyway, right?
No, it wasn't. It was a birthday trip. That's what the fuck it was.
That was a single person trip.
It was not. It was my birthday trip. Now, yes, everybody was going. Not everybody was going. I'm single.
Not everybody. What you mean? How many of y'all was going?
It was more. It was about maybe a good 5, 6 of us.
Well, I can
Oh, okay.
go if you
We
just
sure
tell me
can.
the date.
We don't want that 1,500 to go to waste. We sure don't.
Oh, it ain't going
Right.
away. Say, let me reschedule. Because it's
Oh,
medical.
Oh,
like you could have
man.
did in the beginning.
You could have
No,
offered
I was
me
waiting on the email.
to
I was waiting on
fill
the email.
your spot. I would have sent you tons of pictures.
You know what
I
I'm
bet
saying?
the fuck you would have here.
Single.
For
I
the
ain't got
kids.
stuff to do.
That's tough. That is tough, man.
Mm-mm.
So,
Monster.
But we're working with it. But like I said, I'm all for somebody leading if they want to lead.
but just make sure they don't lead you to hell.
Oh, baby, look at here. Here, you done been on this podcast with me for how long? And then heard my voice, damn, why ain't let nobody lead me, so why ain't.
Baby.
That is funny. That's funny as hell. I don't know, man. Oh, we.
I'm not. But I'm going to allow him to do him, and I'm going to be me. And
So
I
okay,
mean,
I asked Mo this already, Farrah. So I want to ask you this, right?
Oh, God. Okay.
So when you say what when you say a man, you want a man to lead. So what does that look like for you?
A man leading?
Yeah, what does that look like for you?
A man leading for me is somebody who is a protector, a provider, in the aspect of like making sure that everything's all good. Um, standing his ground or presenting himself if needed to protect certain situations. Um, a financial leader is very important at this day and age. We too damn old to be fucking around and can't pay your bills. So somebody that's gonna lead and hold you accountable to be financially responsible,
No.
stuff like that.
Would you believe? Would you believe some people don't really like to, like, especially while dating? Some folks really don't like to discuss finances, right?
oh,
Nigga,
I'm not going to be the
if
one
you
trying
ain't
to call
got
them
it, just tell me
motherfucking
you ain't
days.
got it.
That
No,
part.
what I'm saying is like, okay, like for example, I don't discuss finances, but the reason why I
Right.
don't discuss finances is because I'm like, well, hey, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm like this. I'm just a problem solver, man. Like, yo, so what you got this do? What's your bills look like? Your bills, you behind? All right, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Damn, what's up with Farrah?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody called this go around. I think maybe the first time it was something that was said that she didn't like, but this go around, I don't know.
I don't know. What you say? Q, you say they reactions to when I say I don't like to discuss finances.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't blame you because if a person know your finances, they be asking for fucking money.
No, for sure.
And I get it, but they can't ask me for no money because I'm gonna look at you and laugh, nigga. You see these 2 miles up in here I gotta feed? The fuck?
Man,
Wish the fuck I would. You gonna be mad at me? We're
nah.
gonna be 2 mad motherfuckers, but we gonna eat though.
We won't be hungry. We'll be mad, but we will not be hungry.
That part.
No, for sure.
That part. I don't mind taking care of you. What from my experience, when I have put out, I've seen too many men become too relaxed.
Right.
Like I'm not one of those women that's I'm not going on a date unless you pay shit. If I ask you out on a date, that's me asking, so I'm initiating. So therefore, I am going to pay for our date. I have no problem with doing that.
I ain't gonna hold you.
But just because I'm paying for the date, don't mean that I'm gonna be swiping my card every time or tapping it every time because it's not happening.
But look, now listen, man. You pay for a man's date. Clearly, I mean, he got to come up off it at the end of the night, man. DATE. Dick,
Nah, because
dick
some of
at
them that
the
may
end.
not be worth it.
Dick
At the
at the
end of that,
end. Dick
no,
at the end. That's what
I'm
date stands
cool.
for.
That just means shit. Hell no. Everybody shit ain't good. They can keep it.
I'm just. Let me ask you fair. All right, fair.
Wait, what?
Let me ask you this. You take a man out on a date, right? You take a
Have.
man and you pay for it.
Uh-huh.
Do you think he got to put out?
Hell fuck yeah. And you gotta lay good dick. You can't lay that mediocre bullshit y'all be trying to get the fuck away with.
And look, see, Mo's like, no, hell no,
Nah, you
no.
gotta put out, nigga. This how you expect these
Okay,
bitches to
okay,
bust
Coach,
you
we see,
wide
we see.
open when you winding down her? If I'm winding and dining
You
you,
got to come up off that
you
meat.
Baby,
better
You got to come up
come
off
up
that
off
meat.
that meat. Okay? I don't
half
give
of them
a fuck. You
shrimps
gotta
don't even
pop
be
some
worth it
food first.
Hey,
nowadays. They
look,
can keep
I
it.
just told Mo, I said, you know what date stands for? DATE. Dick at the end, man.
That's it. Dick at the end. And if I'm paying for it, baby, I better get that fucking I love you dick, nigga. You better be fucking me like I'm the last pussy you ever gonna fall into. I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
Nigga say got to put his all, got to come.
Like it's the last one. Uh-huh.
Man, fuck it. I don't know, man. That's crazy. I ain't look on some shit on Valentine's. I ain't never been on a date where a woman pays for my food. Right. So
I never been on a date that a man paid for my food.
Baby, what? No, I can't say that part.
I was gonna
I
say
can't
we
say that
know
part.
Mo. We
You know.
know Mo.
You ain't qualified for
Nah,
that
yeah.
part of
This
the
ain't
equation.
much your part of it. Yeah, you got going on with that.
Don't do me like that.
This ain't your part. But real shit though. So on Valentine's Day, so my lady was like, "I got it, baby." I was like, "Huh?" She's like, "I got it." I was like, "No, I got it, man." She was like, "Look, nigga, I told you on Valentine's Day we went to go to see the Captain America joint." She's like, "You pay for the movie, nigga. I'm gonna pay for dinner." I was like, "Are you sure?" Like, I'm just so used to just
But y'all were already together, right?
yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, well that's different.
No, I've been on a date with somebody first date. I asked him, you want to link up, go for dinner or drinks or something, and shit, we linked up. I tapped that card that I invited him.
So if you initiate, you're responsible to pay for the date. Is that what it is?
That's usually how that works.
No,
No, that's
that's
usually how it
usually
works.
how it works, but I just yes, because I'm a female and I don't mind paying for a date. I don't.
I'm tired of paying for dates. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, well, don't
Yeah, leave them niggas right where the fuck they be.
make a
Look, I'm
motherfucker,
finna be inside.
make a
I've
motherfucker
already
plan a
said
date
it.
for you.
This year, I'm being inside. I'm inside. The streets are unsafe. I have no
That
more
part.
bullets. Okay. I am gonna be inside my home. Inside.
Makes sense. Enjoying rent
That's it.
makes sense.
Because I can't do it no more. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. I'm the lone ranger on this podcast now that is without a spouse. I ain't got time. Uh-uh.
Your time is coming, baby.
It is
Child.
You gotta put more positivity into the atmosphere.
manifestation.
My problem is, my problem
Manifestation.
is, I have tried to manifest. I manifest some bullshit.
Shit.
So maybe manifesting ain't for me.
Okay, so hold on. What's really the issue? Like when you're trying to date, is it your qualifications or like what's been the issue?
I don't know. We should probably ask some people. What's fucked up?
Then what do you feel like the issue is?
But
What do you feel like the issue is?
um, right. That's a lot. There's a lot, and it's definitely another podcast.
Okay. The fact that you said that there's a lot means you are so you're fully aware and you understand. So that's dope.
I take full accountability for everything in my life.
Yeah, I feel that.
Brought to me, or I brought it to myself. Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, I feel. Rev said, manifest and discern. Ah,
Who's that?
what Rev?
Oh, oh,
Kyle, Reverend
Mo Boo.
Kyle.
Mo, your
Oh
boo
my
watches the
God.
podcast.
Oh my God.
Why y'all together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I just thought about something.
What?
Reverend Kyle. Swear to God, this true story. One of my pastors growing up in my church, his name was Reverend Kyle.
Man,
I swear to God, I can't make this up. I cannot make this shit up. I'm so serious.
Oh my God.
That is crazy work. Wow, this is a full circle moment. What? Lord, I hear you.
Hold on.
I hear you.
Josh, what you on today? Because you,
It looks
boy,
scary.
you messy today.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No. This is real shit. No, I ain't being mentioned. I'm just saying this is real. Like, I rock with that. That's cool.
But we
You
we
know.
we maybe need to dedicate a podcast to Sarah. We need to find out what the problem is or what she feel like the problem is, so we can go from there. I went outside my comfort zone, so that's how I ended up with
I'm
Ty.
glad. That's good. And a lot of folks should. You know what's funny? I was talking. My girl told me. She was like, she's a person who usually talks to a lot of cats, like hood niggas, street niggas, stuff like that. And anybody who knows me know I ain't on none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I am a introvert. He supports you. Oh yeah, for sure. I am an introvert. I don't go no damn well. I just be in the crib chilling, just happy.
Hold
I
on.
was
First of all, um can we not call my dating issues problems? I'm not the problem.
No, nobody said you were a problem. Nobody said it was a problem. Nobody said you were a problem. She was like,
Y'all shit lying like shit.
huh? No.
It went up like 60 octaves.
I mean, Farrah, will I lie to
What?
you?
I don't know.
Does this look like the face of a lying ass nigga, man?
Don't do that.
Nah, man. But yeah, nah. You're not problems. It's not. You're not the problem. It's what's the problem when it comes to dating. We gotta, man. You gotta, figure out what the problem is. I ain't say you're the problem.
I'll do a census and see what the people say.
Not a census. You gonna do a Yelp review?
Yeah, I'm gonna just see I'm gonna round up all the people that I've either dated or talked to in the past and see what they say. We can't hear you, Mo.
Talking
I
to
say,
kids.
are you okay with what might be said?
I mean, do I have a choice? Everybody else tell me their opinion about me.
That's tough. Nah, man. It. Guess we gotta kind of be. But you know what though? As people and people who are like fully like aware of themselves, I always say this: like one of the hardest conversations to have is to have a conversation with somebody to see how they view you, like how you're viewed through another set of eyes, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like having you tell me about me is hard because you finna get me to like if you fuck with me for real, you gonna get me to for real, for
But
real.
if they fuck with you for real, then that means that they gonna tell you honestly, and
No,
you
no,
got
for
to be able
sure.
to deal with that. That's part of being able to accept criticism because not everybody's gonna tell you exactly what you need or want to hear, but
What you want to hear,
more of
right?
what you
No, for
need to
sure.
hear.
No, for sure. I dig that.
You
I
done
dig that
told me some
100%.
shit, and I ain't lying. I wanted to pop in your fucking shit a couple of times, but I respected the fact that you came at me and told me that. I mean, I don't like options, but
I mean, but listen, I ain't gonna lie. My delivery is terrible, right? I can say that with 100%. My delivery on how I say stuff comes off real bad. I mean well, but just come off bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it be like that sometimes,
Right.
but I rather you tell me than to have me sitting out here looking like a goddamn fool.
No,
So
for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Yeah, no, like I said, I mean well. It just come out bad.
I respect you a lot more than for me to find out later something you could have told me but didn't tell me.
Right, right.
That means
Yeah.
you don't fuck with me for real.
Right, and that's what I said. That's what I told. I was telling my girl the other day. I was like, man, bro, if you love me, bro, don't have me out here looking silly. Tell me.
That part. I don't give a fuck. If my drawers in my ass and it look bad, tell me.
You couldn't find another analogy while you was out in public.
If I'm not, well, you told me I like options. That I'm not a person that want to be here. I like options, but I really do want to be loved. It's just that when you've been hurt so many times, it's just harder to open up to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to
I just,
believe who really here and who ain't.
right, right. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Makes sense. Like a motherfucker. I get it. I was just about to give Farrah a compliment. Is she? Oh, here she goes. Well, you know what? I take that back. That's no, they out. Hey, Farrah, I thought about something.
Get them some McDonald's.
Farrah, your shoulders is out. Your shoulders out today. You muted. You muted.
Oh, I have a dress on.
Oh, so yeah, I mean, your shoulders is out today.
Yeah, I had to go handle some business. That's all.
I don't know how that.
You ever
That's.
see a man by the
No,
horse?
Oh my God.
I don't know
Okay.
no niggas with no horses.
Girl, me neither. Me neither. They got the jumbo shrimps now.
Oh my God.
Maybe
I
the
don't,
little bitty
I,
pickles that's in the
I'm
jars now.
vegan.
we listen. We
I'm
were
vegan.
10 minutes away, right?
Uh-huh.
10 minutes away from ending the show. I just knew that was gonna be. We are gonna get through a whole show without a dick reference. I just knew it. Y'all have failed me terribly. Y'all have failed me miserably.
I got you next go round, I promise.
Nigga, please. Some shit you just can't help. That's just who you are.
No, I'm gonna be good the next go round, I promise.
Yeah, okay. Hey, my uncle on here. Uncle Roy, what's up, man? I ain't seen my uncle. I ain't talked to uncle in a minute. But yeah, for the most part. Damn, both of y'all muted? Jesus.
I'm ordering the kids McDonald's.
I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate that. No, you're right. He say females are the new niggas, and that is true. You muted, Fair. Can't hear you.
Sorry, I was trying to take care of something in my house.
Oh, I thought you was talking. My fault. I'm sorry. My fault. Yeah. Me and my girl was talking about that the other day. She did say that. She was like, about females being the new niggas, and they are. They are. That whole thing when you feel like,
Absolutely. I co-sign that 1,000%. I'm that
yeah,
nigga and that bitch. Fuck y'all.
it ain't
That
gonna, oh, damn. Huh?
and you know what? Sometimes we are, but we don't want to be the new niggas. Well, I want a man, but it's just some of these niggas wasn't raised to be them type of men. Because again, that goes back to the other podcast. They mamas gotta learn to let them go and allow them to step into what she's supposed to raise them to be.
I understand that. I think for the most part, okay, I need to ask Buddy to elaborate on that when you say the females are the new niggas. Because when I think about a female being like females being the new niggas, I'm thinking about how like okay, this gonna sound fucked up, but I'm thinking about how like I just fucked around, I just fucked with a female, you know what I'm saying, dropped off
Then
the
dipped and went
hammer.
on to the next. And we are.
And she was like, oh, all right, then I'm gonna fuck with you later.
You hear me give you a baby right out the door, I'm with you on that one, nigga. I holler at you.
Yeah, that threw me off. I wasn't. Or the first time I dropped the wood off on the female, and she threw a nigga $40 afterwards. That was
I ain't
crazy.
giving you
That fucked me
$40.
up. That fucked me up.
I ain't giving you $40. I'll give you a baby wipe and maybe a little small bottle of water after them.
Baby, man,
But
nah, fuck all that.
you ain't getting no $40 from
I
me.
got a hot 40, and I ain't never been more perplexed a day in my life. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
And then if we done and you like me and I'm like, I'm gonna roll over to the other side of the bed and I'm gonna ask you, all right, where you about to go?
I did that a few times. Way
Cause
back.
get the fuck up out
Way.
my bed. Or I'm gonna leave you in the hotel room. I gotta go pick up my kids.
That's tough. That's what. But look, ain't you glad you've been delivered?
Have
Because it's
I?
hard. Damn. Okay. So I don't say that because it's hard to unbreak a female.
You mixed it in?
Unbreak a female. Like, damn, that's tough. You say to unbreak her, like she need to get house broken.
Could I possibly get some Oreos on top? Or
What the fuck
yeah,
is the
can you add a
unbreaker
little
female?
Oreo?
Sorry.
That's what I want to know because I ain't never heard that one.
Once a female
Unbreak.
covered by a dude, one dude become every dude as far as
Thank you.
I don't know, dog. You know, there be some women out there be using that shit as an excuse too, but like, look, I'm like this because I've been hurt before. Nigga.
I'll take it. I mean, we all have been hurt before. Shit.
Exactly. So I
We
mean you can't sit up there and just use that as that. Like,
so if you want to sit out here and catch HIV and STD from because you've been hurt, you a damn fool. I'm sorry. You can't move off of hurt. You'll never get to where you need to be or be your full potential if you gonna constantly move off of hurt.
Well, what were you saying about the men that use the same fucking excuse?
They just as sad.
you say
This
what?
some dog ass
What
bitches
we
that
saying
like
about the
dog
minutes?
ass
What now?
shit.
What is that?
Niggas that say the same thing. Oh, I've been hurt, so I don't want to
I
be in a
always
relationship.
listen, I always say you can tell in a nigga's tone whether he's full of shit or not. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. A lot of your
So
coworkers are.
man, come on, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that, dog. That's tough. That's tough as hell. I mean, man, hey, some grimy niggas out yonder, man.
I love that you work with them.
I don't know nothing about it. Listen, I just like to go to work, do my job, take care of my patients, and go on something about my business. That's all I want to
I
do.
love that for you. I love that for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although the job is kind of extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other day with the dude with the stuff falling out his ass. Too much. That was too. I was at my wit's end for that. I say, I say, fam. And the part that pissed me off about it was when it fell, he hurried up and grabbed it, and he gonna say, "You ain't see shit, big boy." I said, "Sir, I have 4 eyes. All 4 of them saw the same motherfucking thing."
Well, he said look the other way.
Yeah, yeah. Mo, you muted. You over there just talking your ass off, and she just muted like a motherfucker.
You still muted.
You still muted, Mo. You're muted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You say, don't no man want a hard ass female. You don't, but
And don't no woman want no soft ass nigga. But I mean, we don't get to pick and choose what the fuck we deal with, huh?
we do actually. You do get to pick and choose what you deal with.
And then
I don't
stop
think,
complaining about it.
honestly, I don't think it's about what you deal with. I think it's what you willing to accept.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Don't say your woman hard when you choose a hard ass woman.
What's up, Q? I mean, it depends. Let me add the child of God back in here. Lord have mercy. That's funny. A hard ass woman. I don't know. Some women are just hard by nature.
You know.
They hard because they gotta be. Hard because they gotta be.
Huh.
I know, like the women in my family. Jesus Christ, my heart go out to anybody. Anybody that decide they want to bark up that tree.
I'm finna get on just for us to wrap it up.
Basically, let me go ahead and yeah, we got about matter of fact, we can really yeah, I got somewhere to go. I gotta get over to my lady house. So look,
I love that for
this
you.
this has been another amazing episode. Hold on, what's this? What we got?
We all
We all have
have.
a preference.
We can't go outside. Go outside our preference and then complain.
That's true. Got a good point. That's my family, women strong. Yeah, that shit that's different. I feel bad for any man trying to bug up that tree. I'm like, yeah, listen, you don't want to do that.
But we
But
finna wrap this up, y'all.
nah,
Y'all
for sure,
definitely want to
we really
go.
are, man. It's about that time, man. I thank y'all, each and every one of y'all that hopped on and check this out. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe on the YouTube channel that we also have too. Y'all, please, man, trying to get the numbers up. Really appreciate y'all, our faithfuls that be on here each and every week. Thank you so much. All right,
Appreciate
and
y'all.
Big Josh. We also have here the lovely Miss Farah.
Hey,
Uh,
hey.
Mo went to Walmart and was like, fuck it. But
Right.
she was here, so it is what it is. We'll
Right.
catch y'all next Thursday at 8 o'clock, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Bye.